but we have moved to step 2. Next. What we do is, the project does continuous engagement with the employer. Intelligent technologies are used and establishing a framework for making leadership happen. This is not a time to get details of IUCE. I don't think I am doing full justice. But the point is, this is a movement to make faculty happen. And the hard facts are, there is provisional IUCE regional center have been set up at 12 different places in India. Whenever I call Krishna Vedula, I see him somewhere in Bihar or somewhere in Orissa, etc. And he is driving this to form these centers all over the place. 585 faculty and administrators have been selected for the Leadership Institute, and more than 175 colleges from all over India have been represented in this effort so far. So this is an effort which has already been scaled up, but I think we want to scale it up where we would like to train maybe thousands and thousands of faculty all over India, and I'm sure under able leadership of Krishna Vedula, this will happen. PAN IIT of course support this by bringing them closer to HRD ministry, bringing them closer to many other partners so that we can make this happen faster and better. Next. The second one that we are working is on vocational education. Next.
The government of India utilized US $260 million in the year 2007-2008 as against US $24 million in the year 2006-2007. Now the real task of actual carrying out the upgradation of ITIs begins. We have to ensure that the new institutional framework we have created starts working effectively. We have to ensure that the funds which have been promised are utilized effectively and speedily so that the benefits of upgradation accrue to the students.
This is about making difference to ITIs all over India. There's a group of more than 100 people now, I think all over India, who have come together. We have two of the leaders of that movement here. Are they here? Atul and Ranjan. These are the two people, and many others have been driving this movement. The mission, as you know here, is to IITians for ITIs have conceptualized this holistic concept that aims at bringing together all the stakeholders of ITIs to make a difference. I'm again not going to talk much detail. Next slide. Basically, it is about enabling interaction amongst all the stakeholders, including government, industries, and associations, academicians. This provides a forum for ITIs to dialogue and talk about how the whole thing can make happen and move ahead. They have a website, and they have come out with a blue book as their one of the first real output in partnership with CII, which was well supported by CII. Idea is to create a framework and template for making ITIs move upwards. This is started, this is going well, but we need to scale it up at a national level. Next. Next one is SEED, which is started at IIT Roorkee. This is about community development around IIT Roorkee. The main objective is to provide better education, new job creation, and basic education for adults and children, and they are already doing considerable work in that area. Next. This is about education for underprivileged, and there is a lot of work that they are doing there in terms of, they have done an interesting survey of the educational system and what needs to be changed. Next. It is also about livelihood for unemployed people, particularly the ladies around the IIT Roorkee. They have done considerable work around paper products and various other things that to generate jobs. Next. Healthcare and social awareness. They have done also great work around the underprivileged class around Roorkee. I'm not aware anyone from the SEED project here who is associated. If he is there, I would like to really acknowledge them. but they are not around probably. Next. Sorry? Oh. You are doing great job. Keep it up. Another important part is Reach for India. This is an interesting project, came out of 2006. This was started by, actually the idea came out, a very young IIT Madras guy, ISB graduate, Kalyan Chakravarti. He submitted to me a proposal which was supported by Hari Padmanabhan, who is an IIT Kanpur person, senior person. Can you both of stand up? Where is Kalyan? I think Kalyan, I really admire, giving his degrees and education, he could have got jobs many more times than what he's getting paid here. But the point I'm making is it is this kind of people who are making difference to us, ladies and gentlemen, and we meant many more Kalyan Chakravartis in the system to make it happen. We of course have his other colleague, I don't know whether he's there around, I like to acknowledge him also. But Reach for India is a presentation that we will do very quickly now. I won't talk more on that because it is all there in my EV. Next.
Unemployed youth, people who have not been able to take part and stake their claim into the development, have started being misled, misguided by certain elements. This is the biggest threat facing our nation as of today. It is even more serious than the threat of terrorism. There have been a lot of initiatives by private individuals, by institutions at small scale in many of these parts, and they have been quite successful. We need to launch a structured nationwide program to address this disparity. So doing such a thing at such a large scale, where ensuring footprints in all the backward districts of the nation will require a tremendous amount of cohesion, tremendous amount of cooperation between all the agencies involved under the leadership of PAN IIT. The PAN IITians having so much of presence, so much of, I would say, clout, so much of resources at their disposal, we need to reach for India.
That's the message. IITians reach for India. Next. These are the three main projects that we are doing. Skill Gurukuls, which is about creating employable youths around the villages and rural areas. There is a rural business hubs again, where we are creating social entrepreneurs. And last is about rural BPOs, which is a new area of employing the rural youth.
I was in the post of principal guru in PAN IIT Welding Gurukulam. We have started this Welding Gurukulam at Vadavur just to cater to the needs of UDS, updated services. After learning from them, there is a huge potential for welding technicians to be placed in Hyundai and other industries. After 1 month training, we are going to send our students to UDS. So they will take care of the placement and they will be giving employment.
मैं पहले नरेगा में काम करता था, 1500 रुपये पर मंथ कमाता था। घर में